What's up, everybody? It's Brian Hardy, and welcome to another episode of Brian's Wrestling Collection. And today on the show, we are unboxing a haul of figures, literally a humongous haul of figures. It's still the Christmas season. Had to do it in front of the Christmas tree. It's just the way it goes. So there might be tiny little glares here and there, but we can deal with it. Rocking the 1996 Team USA Mighty Ducks jersey. Conway on the back. You can't even see that. I'm not bending all the way around. Hold on, maybe I will. Here we go. Boom, there we go. How's that? Did a nice little spin. Ha! My Mighty Ducks pants on. All right, let's dive into it. Up first, I had to get this figure only because of the fact that Saturday night's main event happened 2 weeks ago. John Cena's retirement match was against Gunther. And yeah, so this is the main event series 160. What a great match. Honestly, I've always been a humongous fan of Gunther. Before he was Gunther, I was a huge fan of Walter. So, and I really do think he was the right guy to send Cena out. They did the same thing with him and Goldberg. So who knows? Maybe Gunther will now become the new legend killer, so to speak. That's a cool figure though. It says Ring General on the back of his trunks there. Blue. The blue is very nice with the white laces on the boots and the white stripes on the sides of the trunks. But that is a cool figure. So Gunther is first on the list of this wild haul of figures that we've got. I picked him up at Walmart. The next one that we have is we're going back in time a little bit, 1997 Signature Series Golddust. Man, this is kind of crazy. Series 1. And I ended up snagging this figure and one of the other figures that I'm going to do in this episode at the Delmarva Wrestling Digest show from TJ Sykes' table. So, I always like to help support other talent that has stuff for sale on their tables. How people always say, why go to a store and get it when you could buy, locally or help out a friend or anything like that. So I'm all about that, especially when it's something I want. So it's a cool Signature Series Golddust figure. For those of you that know and have been to my house, I have a humongous BCA collection. Which is funny because a few weeks ago I picked up Flash Funk at the flea market, and now I had to get him again from the Superstars series in 97 only because of the fact that he was missing his hat. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this Flash Funk figure from TJ Sykes' table as well because dude needed his hat. So there we go. And now Flash Funk is complete in my BCA series. So that's amazing as well. I really do love these figures. This was my childhood. 1997, beginning of the year, I'm 6 years old. Middle of the year, I have a July birthday. I'm turning 7 years old. So I always laugh because I always tell people, how do you know how old you are? And for me, I was born in 1990 exactly. So I'm able to depict right away how old I am just because every single thing follows the year, 1991, I was 1. 92, I was 2. That type of stuff. All right, we got three other cool ones. The next one is going to be Series 18, first time in the line, Samu figure. So a while back, I never unboxed this on an episode of Brian's Wrestling Collection because of the fact that I was dumb and let this go before. Now this is the Head Shrinkers outfit. I had both of them at the time. I had found both of them at Target, and it was a Samoan SWAT chase and everything like that and stuff. So I was like, holy crap. But Samu and I have been tag team partners before. I love the Head Shrinkers. I love Samu. He's amazing. So, WWE Tag Team Champion. Before there were the Usos, Samu represented the Anoa'i family in the tag team division along with his partner Fatu, aka Rikishi. Paulie dangerously brought them to WCW where they battled legends like the Road Warriors and Midnight Express. It was in the WWE, however, where Samu captured the tag team championships, cementing his place in his family legacy. One of my favorite matches of the Head Shrinkers for sure. I mean, I can't just say, oh, against my dad or this or that or whatever, because that's not very fair to, make assumptions like that. But I would honestly say probably WrestleMania 9. I really did like the Head Shrinkers versus the Steiner brothers. I know a lot of people give a lot of flack to that WrestleMania, but hey, back off, because that was actually a pretty good WrestleMania. If you want to crap on something, crap on like WrestleMania 11 or something like that. So either way, this is cool. There actually is a picture of me and Samu in the locker room where he's got that gimmick on. But this is a figure that Mattel put out in Target. Woo. Figure that Mattel put out in Target, and I had it, and then I had let it go. And then now I have it, and I'm keeping it. So I was like, this is so cool. I would like to get the Fatu one to match with the gear and stuff like that. Maybe get a custom Barbarian one in that type of gear. Who knows? I don't even know if they've made one or not. But then I would also like to get them in their SWAT gear as well. So that's a very cool figure. Comes with his stick and 2 hands, which I will put inside of a bag in a little bit. All right, up next, save these 2 for last. Royal Rumble Ultimate Warrior with the yellow Intercontinental Championship. From parts unknown, 280 pounds, 6'2", WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion. In a preview of a future clash of the Titans, Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan stood nose-to-nose in the 1990 Royal Rumble match. In this series, you had Titus O'Neil, Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Umaga. It's like I'm always the worst when it comes to this. This was a 2020 release. So this thing, it's hard to believe this thing came out 6 years ago. I do remember seeing it inside of Big Lots. But I got this one at Toy Crazy. So I got the Samu at Toy Crazy, and I got both of these next figures that I'm about to open up at Toy Crazy. So you have a warrior head that's missing a little bit of the paint. Obviously that's post-match. And then you've got pre-match warrior that is literally decked out in his paint with the Intercontinental Championship yellow strap along with yellow trunks with the orange. This is a cool figure. They did a really, really, really good job with this. Awesome Mattel. I don't know why over the years, but I'm a huge fan, like I said, I grew up on the characters with the neon, Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior and stuff like that. And anytime that I see a new figure come out and it's all decked out like that, it's just such good vibes. So I think they did a great job with that warrior figure, which leads to the last figure for this episode. I've wanted this one for quite a while too. This is the Ultimate Return Ultimate Warrior figure from WrestleMania 12. They actually made a figure in this outfit that was a WWF Jax figure that I had when I was a younger kid. But when I saw this come out, I was like, this is amazing. I've got to have it. And once again, this was a 2020 release. So I'm 6 years behind the time with this, but I found this in Toy Crazy and I was like, I got to get it. I actually think when Toy Crazy reopened, this was one of the first figures that I purchased from Toy Crazy. So WrestleMania 12, the Ultimate Return. Leading into WrestleMania 12, Hunter Hearst Helmsley was a rising star in WWE. The Connecticut Blue Blood had yet to be defeated inside the ring, putting away opponent after opponent with his devastating pedigree. His WrestleMania match would be the biggest challenge yet. Some might say the ultimate challenge. After a 4-year hiatus, Ultimate Warrior made his return to WWE. The unmistakable cymbal crash followed by adrenaline-pumping guitar caused the entire WWE universe to pop out of their seats to catch a glimpse of the face-painted hero as he sprinted to the ring with intensity and ferociously shook the ropes. Within the first minute, Helmsley hit the pedigree only to have Warrior pop up completely unfazed. The tables turned. Ultimate Warrior pressed his opponent over his head, dropped him like a sack of potatoes, and finished the match with a devastating splash. There was no mistake. Ultimate Warrior was back. And yeah, this was a cool outfit. You know, when that match happened, being 6 years old at the time, once again, 1996, I was kind of blown away by it. Oh, I guess save this for Owen. This is pretty cool. The WrestleMania 12 style entrance there. So Owen will definitely take that and do some fig photography or something with it. Warrior comes with 4 different hands. And this is cool. Man. I believe they also made a WWE Classics figure of him in this gear as well, but they did a good job on that one. So it's pretty awesome. And with this whole deal there, boom, that's great. Another great Warrior figure. A lot of color in it, very amazing. So happy to add that to the Mattel collection as well. So guys, I've got lots more episodes to film. They're not always going to be behind a Christmas tree, but I just wanted to do a few behind a Christmas tree because it's, you know, the week of, well, it was the week of Christmas. Now it is about to be the week of New Year's Eve tomorrow night. So new year, same me, same action figure collector, same kid that doesn't want to grow up, wants to be a Toys R Us kid. And yeah, so I'm just glad that I'm doing these episodes again and that I'm able to pump out some content with some really awesome figures to show you guys. And be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching another episode of Brian's Wrestling Collection. And until next time, you guys know the deal. Keep on slamming.